She said it was just a girls' trip, a few nights away to unwind and reset. But when she came back, she wasn't the same. Something about her eyes, her smile, even her touch felt off. And then I found what she brought back. Not a souvenir, not pictures, not even guilt, but something that changed everything. My name's Eli, and for the longest time, I thought I had it all figured out. I'd been dating Rachel for almost 2 years. She was bright, spontaneous, and knew how to light up a room. We weren't perfect, but we worked, or so I thought. We'd spend weekends binging old shows, cooking together, planning road trips we never took. She was always the social one, parties, dinners, trips with friends, while I was fine keeping things simple. When she told me she was heading to Miami with her girlfriends for a long weekend, I didn't think twice. She needed a break from work, and I trusted her, completely. But right before she left, I noticed something odd. She seemed distant, less affectionate, almost like she was checking out emotionally. I brushed it off. People get busy, right? Still, when she kissed me goodbye at the airport, something about that kiss felt final. The first night she was gone, she didn't text much. Phone died, she said. Crazy night. I'll call you tomorrow. Except she didn't. The next day, I saw one of her friends posting on Instagram a story of them at a club, dancing, laughing, and right there in the background, blurred but unmistakable, was Rachel, with her hand on some guy's chest. I told myself it was nothing, maybe a stranger passing by, but when she came home 3 days later, she couldn't even look me in the eye. Her voice trembled, her smile was forced, and she kept her phone close, like it was glued to her hand. Then one night, while she was in the shower, her phone buzzed. I never checked her messages before, but something in me said, "Look." The message read, "I miss you already. You sure he didn't suspect anything?" And her reply, "Not a clue. He's too sweet to ever think I'd do that." My heart dropped. I didn't say a word right away. I wanted to see how far she'd take her act. She came out of the shower, kissed me on the cheek, and said, "I'm so glad to be home." I smiled back, pretending nothing was wrong. But inside, something inside me broke. Over the next few days, I noticed more. New perfume, a necklace I'd never seen, and a tan line where her ring used to be. Then one morning, I saw it, a small white envelope tucked in her purse, a printed ultrasound photo. At first I froze, confused. Then I noticed the date, just over 3 weeks ago, right around that girls' trip. My hands shook. I walked outside, needing air, clarity, anything to stop the storm inside me. She'd come back from that trip with more than a lie. She'd come back with a secret she could never explain away. I didn't scream. I didn't cry. I simply planned. A week later, I told her I wanted to take her out, to celebrate her return and our love. I made dinner reservations at her favorite restaurant, the one she always bragged about. When we got there, she looked radiant, smiling, confident, pretending nothing was wrong. Midway through dinner, I excused myself. 5 minutes later, she saw him walk in, the same man from Miami, and beside him was his wife. I'd found her on social media, told her everything, showed her proof. She didn't want to cause a scene. She wanted closure. When their eyes met, Rachel froze, color draining from her face. Her fork clattered to the table. Her lover's wife walked up calmly, placed the ultrasound photo in front of Rachel, and said, "You can keep this. I won't be needing it." Rachel's mouth opened, but no sound came out. Everyone in the restaurant was staring. I stood, looked her in the eye, and said quietly, "Enjoy your dinner. You'll need the strength for what's coming next." Then I walked out. I blocked her the next day, changed my number, moved apartments, cut off every connection. She tried reaching out, begging to explain, to apologize, but I was done listening. Months later, I heard through a friend that she'd lost everything, her job, her social circle, and the trust of everyone who once respected her. As for me, I healed. I learned. Pain teaches you what peace truly feels like, and I realized that sometimes the best revenge isn't destruction, it's silence, distance, and self-respect. When someone betrays your trust, don't fight for their attention. Fight for your peace. Because the best comeback isn't revenge, it's living like they never existed. If you found strength in this story, hit subscribe to SilkMirror for more powerful tales of heartbreak, revenge, and transformation.